We should have a great fewer disputes in the world if words were taken for what they are, the signs of our ideas only, and not for things themselves. The only defense against the world is a thorough knowledge of it. New opinions are always suspected and usually opposed without any other reason, but because they are not already common. Education begins the gentleman, but reading, good company and reflection must finish him. No man's knowledge here can go beyond his experience. The actions of men are the best interpreters of their thoughts. Our incomes are like our shoes. If too small, they gall and pinch us, but if too large, they cause us to stumble and to trip. Reading furnishes the mind only with materials of knowledge. It is thinking that makes what we read ours. Parents wonder why the streams are bitter, when they themselves have poisoned the fountain. He that would seriously set upon the search of truth ought in the first place to prepare his mind with a love of it. The end of law is not to abolish or restrain, but to preserve and enlarge freedom. All men are liable to error, and most men are in many points by passion or interest under temptation to it. To love truth for truth's sake is the principal part of human perfection in this world. A sound mind in a sound body is a short but full description of a happy state in this world. The great question which in all ages has disturbed mankind and brought on them the greatest part of their mischiefs has been not whether be power in the world, nor whence it came, but who should have it. It is one thing to show a man that he is in an error, and another to put him in possession of the truth. The Bible is one of the greatest blessings bestowed by God on the children of men. The business of education is not to make the young perfect in any one of the sciences, but so to open and dispose their minds as may best make them capable of any, when they shall apply themselves to it. 'Tis not easy to convince a man of error in himself. Where there is no property, there is no injustice. Fortitude is the guard and support of the other virtues. Men being, as has been said, by nature all free, equal and independent, no one can be put out of this estate and subjected to the political power of another without his own consent. Government has no other end but the preservation of property. The measure of punishment in the state of nature is determined by two things: the greatness of the crime and the harm done by it. The measure of success is not how high one climbs up the ladder of fortune, but rather how low one can stoop down in service. Freedom of men under government is to have a standing rule to live by, common to everyone in that society, and made by the legislative power erected in it. The discipline of desire is the background of character. All mankind, being all equal and independent, no one ought to harm another in his life, health, liberty, or possessions. The greater the power, the more dangerous the abuse. Where there is no law, there is no freedom. It is of great use to the sailor to know the length of his line, though he cannot with it fathom all the depths of the ocean.